Now, Russia is holding its presidential elections with the results anticipated to be announced shortly. President Vladimir Putin is expected to secure victory, and if successful, he will begin another 6-year term, extending his tenure as the longest-serving leader since Joseph Stalin. The contenders standing against Putin are Leonid Slutsky of the Liberal Democratic Party, Vyacheslav Davkanov of the New People Party, and Nikolay of the Communist Party. However, one of the opposition candidates, Boris Nadzhedin, who is an anti-war candidate, has been disqualified for running. Voting is all set to occur in parts of Ukraine under Russian control and subject to Russian law. On the other hand, Russian citizens residing in Kerala's Thiruvananthapuram also cast their votes at the booths arranged at the honorary consulate of the Russian Federation. In fact, to give us his perspectives on this, Mr. Sanjeev Srivastava, international affairs expert, joins us at this point of time. Sir, what are your expectations as far as the Russian elections are concerned? Do you think Vladimir Putin is going to be back in power, and if that happens, then he's going to be the longest-serving man?
Yes, I think, Sabri, it is all set that Russian incumbent President Vladimir Putin will once again win this election, and he will remain. He's likely to remain in power till 2030, and there is no bar on him contesting again. So I think because of the changes in the Russian constitution, he can remain president for a very long time. And in this current election, he is all set to win, because the other three candidates are quite weak in comparison of President Putin. And at this point of time, those who could have posed a serious challenge to him, they are either in jail or exiled or dead, are facing all sorts of trouble, and they are not able to contest this election. So, and these three candidates, those who are standing in this election, they are not against this Russia's war against Ukraine, and those who are opposing this Russia's war in Ukraine, they have not been allowed to contest this election. So I think it shows a very weak state of democracy in Russia. That is the reality. And President Putin is having a very dominating presence all over places. And we have seen what has happened to Alexei Navalny, who died in mysterious circumstances in one of the prisons in Russia recently. And Alexei Navalny was one such very important figure who could have posed a very serious challenge to President Putin, but he is dead now. So I think this shows the very weak state of democracy in Russia, as I said. And in this election, I think President Vladimir Putin is going to win it again, and he will remain in power till 2030. And after that, even he can continue and can remain in power till 2036. It appears quite likely that that kind of a scenario will be there unless until a major change takes place and major reforms and takes place and democracy becomes stronger. I think it is quite likely that President Putin will remain in power for a very, very long time. But as far as the India-Russia relationship is concerned, I think this is a very robust relationship. And people, those who are visiting from Russia to India or those who are staying permanently in India, they can cast their vote in one of the places in Thiruvananthapuram, and this shows the very strong relationship between India and Russia, despite whatever is happening in the internal affairs of Russia. That is their affair, but India-Russia special and relationship partnership is very much intact.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.